Good morning, PPS families. Miss Hampton is back with your morning announcements. I have missed you guys. We've had two takeovers this week. We had Miss Redden on Monday and Miss Page on Tuesday, and both of those ladies did a phenomenal job. Big shout out to both of them for taking on the challenge and doing our morning announcements this week. I'm super proud of both of you and appreciate it dearly. Teachers, if any of you want to take over the announcements, you just reach out to me and I promise I'll help you along the way. It is not that bad. Okay, this morning we have second grader Ace Anderson who is going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Ace. You did a fantastic job with our pledge. Okay, so we ran out of videos for the PPS pledge. I actually had one recorded on my phone, so I'm going to play that now. It is I think this might have been one of the last days we were in school. We had two pre-K students from Miss Aikens and Miss Redden's class, J.C. Wright and Lizzie Sprayberry. So these two ladies are going to lead us in our PPS pledge today.
I pledge today to do my best in reading, math, and all the rest. Be responsible and safe in school. I'll respect myself and others too. I'll expect the best in all I do. I'm here to learn all I can, to try my best and be all I am.
Those girls did a fantastic job. Okay, students, if you are wanting to participate in the morning announcements, remember what I was just saying is we have about 14 or 15-ish names left on the list for the Pledge of Allegiance and 0 left for the PPS Pledge. So if you are wanting to participate, we definitely could use some videos of you guys saying our PPS pledge. Make sure you just video those and have your parents email me that to champton@floydboe.net, and we can definitely use those for our morning announcements. Okay, for Virtual Spirit Week, today is What Are You Reading Wednesday, and I love to read. It's one of my favorite things to do. I find it so relaxing, and one thing you may not know about me is I read multiple books at the same time. So it just kind of depends on the mood that I'm in or what book I'll pick up at that time. So some of the ones that I am currently reading are, this one I'm almost finished with. It's Relentless by Hamish Brewer. And I'm actually doing a book study on it with some other educators in Floyd County. And like I said, I'm almost finished, just a couple of more pages left and I'll be done. But this is where I got the idea for our morning announcement where I say, if no one told you they love you this morning. Hamish talked about that in one of his chapters, how he does it at his school. And I believe he's a principal at a middle school. And I just thought that was such a powerful idea. And immediately the next morning, I started implementing that into our morning announcement and have done it ever since. Because it is, if you think about it, I mean, there are some students that don't hear that. And we think that, or I believe that students need to hear that every single day. So that is where I got that idea from. Love this book. A lot of my books are education books that may not be exciting to you guys. Another favorite that I'm reading is That One Kid by Brian Mindler. This author is one of my all-time favorites. If I have had a conversation with you at all about education or student behavior, or relationships, I have probably mentioned Brian Mindler's name because he is one of my all-time favorites. I love reading anything by this guy, listening to his podcast, just anything. He's got such great ideas, and it's all about building relationships with students. So another great read that I enjoy reading right now. And let's see, this is a book that I haven't started yet. My mom, who is an avid reader, shout out to my mom because she watches the announcements. It is by Nora Roberts, and ironically, it's called Shelter in Place, and she thought that I would like this, so she sent it to me. It's one, like I said, I haven't started this one yet. I plan on reading it during spring break, so I'm super excited, but we talked about how strange that was, the title, because we are asked to, take shelter in place, so I can't wait to read that book over spring break. Okay, so one of my all-time favorite children's books, because that's what you guys are into, is this one. I would say it's in, I have so many, but this one is in my top 10 for sure. And it is called The Teddy Bear by David McPhail. And it is such a sweet story, guys. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend you checking this book out. Or I think I may even, you might get to hear a recording of it on YouTube maybe. But such a sweet, sweet story. It's about a little boy who has a favorite stuffed bear that he takes everywhere he goes. He takes it with him. And he takes it into a restaurant, gets super sleepy, and ends up leaving the bear at the restaurant. And so then the kind of story goes on and talks about how someone else finds the bear and talks about their journey and their relationship. And at the end, the little boy happens to come across the teddy bear again, and he has to make a decision. Does he take the teddy bear back, which is his and the toy that he loved so much, or does he give it to the new person or does he let the new person keep it? So I highly recommend you guys reading this book if you have not read it. If you do, let me know what you think when you get finished with it. I cannot wait to see what pictures you guys post using our hashtag PPSVSW for Virtual Spirit Week. Miss Warner and I talked yesterday, and we are going to be using those pictures, some of those pictures, in our yearbook for this year. We definitely wanted to do a section on digital learning, and we wanted to incorporate some of our pictures from our Virtual Spirit Week that we are doing as well. Okay, so let's see, coming up. Thursday is meal pickup at 11:30 at PHS, and they also opened up a new site this week at the Pepperell Middle McHenry campus as well. I don't know if a lot of parents knew about that location, but that's kind of 2 locations here in our area. And wow, I helped Miss Larry and let's see, Miss Thomas, Miss Penley. There were some other people there. Miss Baker from the middle school helped them pass out lunches on Monday. And wow, it was incredible. We had so many people. I loved seeing some of you guys come through the line, but we ran out of lunches pretty quick. I mean, I think we were done at like 12:15. We had already passed all the lunches out. So if you are planning on coming to pick up some lunch, make sure you come a little early so that we can ensure that you get those, or you can always go to a different site. But that was just at the high school. I noticed that from my experience. I'm actually headed to Model High School here in just a few minutes to go ahead and start packing for tomorrow's pickup and for spring break. So they're giving you enough food tomorrow to last you through spring break. Okay, Friday, our Stay and Wave parade. I'm so excited. I worked on the route last night, and okay, our county is so big, our area. So I know that we are not hitting every house. I tried to do some different places that Pepperell Elementary did not go to. So just to get some different areas and some different students. There's also going to be a suggestion. We're going to post that. I'm going to post that a little bit later today, that route, as soon as everything gets 100% finalized. And also going to post just some suggestions of areas that I know we will pass that you could come if your road is not listed and you still want to see us and wave from your vehicle. You could park at those areas and wait till we come by there. So I'll list the areas that I know we're passing that you could go and park and wait on us as well. We cannot wait to see you guys on Friday. I'm super excited. Let's see. I think that's all the announcements I have. If no one told you they love you this morning, Miss Hampton and the entire PPS staff is telling you that we love you, and we hope that you have a fantastic day, an April Fool's Day. Don't play too many jokes. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to go make yourself proud. Bye, guys. Okay, so I'm going to play an April Fool's joke on Riley and see if I can get it on video. Riley, you want some brownies? I made some.
Oh my God, Mom.
You want some brownies?
Sure.
Okay, they're right here. Let me get your plate. Get your knife together. Okay. Just open
You
it.
gotta open. You're so mean.
Brown Ease.